Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please, WWE, don't copyright me. This is For the Wrestling Smarks, Ep.3, here with the original OGs of the gang. You know what the deal is. It's third episode, but second episode with these cool dudes. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know their faces, but I'll let them do the talking. You guys could present yourselves accordingly. Starting with you, Broken Empire.
All right, what's up? I am from Broken Empire, nicknamed the Missile, but whatever. I was here last week, and I'm here to stay.
You, my guy?
Yeah, Trivia / Reactions 94. I was also here last week. You do a lot of wrestling reactions on my channel as well. This is my I think it's my fifth podcast, but I got two on my channel, but this is my second collab with these two. So.
Okay. And before we start, I just want to say one thing regarding the next couple of weeks, or maybe like just next week in general. Next week, we more than likely will not be doing a podcast on Friday. We'll be doing it Saturday night only because us nerds ourselves want to go see Black Panther, and we're more than likely going to see Black Panther the opening day. So,
I'm going the day it opens.
You said what?
I've had tickets for over a month.
Yeah, I'm going the day it opens. I'm trying to see that for sure.
I have a free ticket. Like, you get the little AMC things where I'm at, and you can, they it's like $15 on the thing, and you can just get a ticket from there. But I haven't actually got the ticket yet.
Yeah, I don't have my. I usually go to the theater and buy my ticket there.
Yeah, that's true. But just to let you guys know, fair warning, there will be no podcast Friday, but Saturday we'll make it up. Just letting you guys know, get straight to the good stuff. First of all, let's start off with some hot news. We got Jason Jordan out for a couple months, I think. Couple months. I'm not 100%.
The last time they said they said they didn't know how long he was going to be out. So
they said if it could possibly be a year, but
Jeez. Well,
the one I read said, it said his neck injury was minor. It said it was a minor neck injury, but it never said how long he was supposed to be out of action. So,
jeez. Well, first of all, pray for Jason Jordan. One, I heard that actually may end up altering the plans of Seth Rollins versus Jason Jordan. What do you guys think Seth Rollins is going to do up next? Because if they don't have Seth Rollins in the match card, first of all, do you think who would be a good substitution for Jason Jordan? And considering the fact that Seth Rollins,
I've been thinking about a couple people. I know one person I'd like to see, but I don't know if they're gonna make it happen though.
Who?
Finn Balor.
That would be cool though, but it's because then you could almost. Oh shoot, never mind. I forgot.
I feel like that Finn Balor and Seth Rollins match could match the AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura match.
That is true. That is possibly true. I mean, I can't say nothing until it actually happens, but
yeah, I was just thinking that, but I doubt that really. I doubt they're gonna make that happen. I feel like, I think Finn Balor would be a good fit. Elias, I think, would be another one, and then The Miz, I think, could be another one too. But I would like to see the Finn Balor match.
That's true. I would love to see
The Miz. Actually, The Miz is a pretty good idea.
Yeah, The Miz would be pretty cool.
The Miz for the IC title, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't even mind Elias. I think Elias would be a pretty good fit too.
Dude, I love Elias, dude. Elias is one of the best acts right now.
I like the whole WWE walk with Elias thing. That was to me that's super dope.
Yeah, we need some merch.
I was just listening to a podcast. He was on the Edge and Christian podcast, and I was just listening to it literally an hour ago. And he said that he came up with it written he was backstage. I think he said he did a backstage thing with John Cena. And he said it, and he said afterwards John Cena was like, dude, you gotta keep going with that. That was amazing.
Walk with Elias. I was gonna get his World Tour T-shirt, but everybody was like, "No, don't do it. It's gonna be a waste of money." And I'm like, "Screw you guys, I'm doing it."
I need to get some gear. I haven't bought WWE merchandise in 3 years.
Dang.
Ron Simmons. Yeah, I just got the Johnny Gargano shirt and the Ric Flair shirt, the one I think I showed you guys. Came in today, fellas. It came in today.
Yeah, I need to get.
I ordered a long sleeve Shield shirt. You know, when the one with all three of their hands in the middle.
Yeah, I want that same shirt, but I don't want the short sleeve one.
Well, I got the long sleeve one.
I'm getting that day one ish hoodie too. I want that hoodie. That hoodie.
Dude, I want that so bad. I'm gonna get that at Fastlane.
I want to get that one, and I want to get a Braun Strowman shirt because I want one of his. I need a Bullet Club shirt. I don't have one of those. I need an AJ shirt. I need a lot of shirts.
The Bullet Club shirts that I have is American Nightmare and the Young Bucks. I really am considering burning my American Nightmare one because I just considering what happened, I was so mad. So mad. Kenny Omega is pretty much kicked out of the club.
Pretty much.
That was like
they have a Velveteen Dream shirt. He got merchandise.
Not yet. But wow. I would get one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, when he gets a merchandise, I'm getting his for sure.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got my money.
I would for sure. I didn't think he had one though. I wasn't for sure. There's really nobody in NXT that I don't know. Maybe Aleister Black, but that's really I don't think I really want anybody else's.
Is that my boy Kyrin?
What's up,
ladies and gentlemen? Broken Empire, True Reactions, Malik. This is a good friend of mine, Kyrin Chase, the real deal. You do not want to get into an argument in regards of wrestling. Which one is right? Which one is wrong with this guy? He will go at it for days. Kyrin Chase, welcome to the podcast, my guy.
Yo.
So you were talking about the Jason Jordan injury. You were also just like messing around, talking about like just the whole who would like take this place for Jason Jordan, considering they were having the Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan build up for WrestleMania. Who do you think is going to take Jason Jordan's place?
I don't know. I'll be honest. For all I know, I can see them not having any plans for Seth because it's really going to be Ambrose. He got hurt. Then it was going to be Jordan. He got hurt. So now, I mean, I don't want this to happen, especially if it's on the pre-show, but they might just put Seth under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
That would be horrible. I wouldn't even watch it. I don't even watch
the pre-show, to be honest. I don't watch pre-show.
Neither do I.
I actually do. I go the whole way.
Yeah, I don't watch the pre-show. I did watch last year's WrestleMania pre-show only because I wanted to see I found out they put the Ambrose and Baron Corbin match on there. I wanted to see that match. I always thought they put it on the pre-show.
It's funny, when I went to WrestleMania, that was the only match I made in the stadium on the pre-show for.
That match was kind of boring to me, if I'm being honest with you. That Ambrose Baron Corbin match, it was one of those, like, to me, Dean Ambrose as IC champion was not his best run at all.
He was definitely better at chasing the title than he was at holding it.
Yeah, same with his WWE.
Yeah, I'd say same with the WWE. Like when he first got it, I was happy for him. His run I wasn't invested.
Mm-hmm. It was one of those like so moments. Like I kind of agree with you, Malik. It was cool when he won it, but it was just god awful when he was holding it. And in my opinion, it was nothing to it. It was kind of boring. Same with his Brock Lesnar match.
Oh my god, dude! After that Lesnar match, I was just like, stop. Like,
but in Ambrose's defense, that Lesnar match was more on Brock than it was on Dean because, as Dean said on Austin's podcast, I had all these different ideas, and and Brock he just met with laziness, and he said, you know what, we'll figure out when we get to the ring, and we got a really boring and disappointing match. I mean, I went into that thinking that was gonna be the match of the night. And then it was really one of the weakest.
I thought that was going to be a really good. I was actually looking forward to that match.
Yeah, no, the build when Ambrose was like had the wagon full of weapons and stuff, and it was all no holds barred. But then when we got to the match, none of those things made it into the match.
He didn't bring the wagon with him.
Nope.
Yeah, it was pointless. That match was pointless. The only thing I don't like is like every time. I don't like how every match is broadcast. Like every time somebody gets F5, it's just like nobody can kick out. You know what I'm saying? Like every match F5.
I've said it before. Here's why, and I said it on the Ref and Rambo. I said it on my channel. I'll reiterate it again. The reason no one kicks out of that 5, and Mark, you know where I'm going with this, because when Roman kicks out of 3 at WrestleMania, it's gonna seem like a big deal.
Yeah, I know. Roman's gonna kick out at least 2 or 3 at WrestleMania.
He kicked out of 3 at WrestleMania 31, and and he got hit with 4, but Seth came in.
Yeah, sometimes they overdo it with finishers. I don't like that. I think sometimes you shouldn't really. 2 is like the limit to me. Like 2 is something when people kick out like when John Cena does like the A on the top rope, when people kick out, I'm like, come on now, like for real, like.
Only 2 people have kicked out of that though: AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. And AJ had only been hit with 1 AA at the time, but Roman got kicked out of 4. Because remember, he hit him with an AA, kicked out. Hit him with 1 up the middle rope, he kicked out. Hit him with 1, hit the roll through. Hit another AA and kicked out. That's when I pretty much lost all interest in it.
Yeah, then he hit Cena with 1 spear, bro, and it was it. I was like, what?
You guys, this is definitely completely off topic. And I know that you guys more than likely don't watch this, but I'll watch it. Total Divas.
Oh, God, Mark. Don't. Why are you thinking down to that level, bro? I love you like a brother, but why are you thinking down that low?
Hey, the reason I'm saying this is because, I got to stay on tune with every type of wrestling-related thing possible. I watch the absolute worst things, i.e. Total Divas. No disrespect. But it's just not worth my time. But I was interested in the one thing when the dude John Cena was like, I call off the little thingy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
I don't care.
Yo, can somebody help me, please? Can somebody help me?
I don't know what you're talking about right now,
bro. All right, off to the next one. Elimination Chamber. We got that coming up next on Raw just recently. I do believe it was this week. Alexa Bliss was literally complaining.
Did anybody hear her promo with Kurt Angle? Like,
yeah,
that was
okay. I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, okay.
But did anybody else think that was a shoot, or like, do you think that was scripted or not?
Oh, that definitely scripted. She'd have been punished already for saying half the stuff she said. That was scripted. The problem with the people that scripted it is they made Kurt look like a complete idiot because everything Alexa said was justified.
Kurt always looks like an idiot. He's a terrible GM.
And the thing is, Kurt Angle was really my second favorite wrestler of all time, favorite worker of all time. So of course, when I see it, I'm like, come on, you guys should be treating this man with more respect than making him like an idiot every week.
Yeah, because she was laying in some hard punchlines. I was like, God damn.
Yo, the thing about that segment, right? When Kurt Angle was like asking the crowd if they thought Alexa should be in the match, tell me why he didn't ask the crowd if they wanted Brock in it.
Because we know how that would have ended up.
Exactly.
And they won't pay him.
Why would you do the first one in the first place when Alexa already brought up the point? It just made the point even bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Brock has a set schedule of limited dates. I understand that. And at this point, I've gotten used to it. I don't like having a title on him, mind you. But
yeah, I don't mind him working the part time. I don't like him working. He doesn't need to have the belt. Like if he's gonna do part time, that's fine.
Exactly. I mean, I'm saying being part time, no problem with that. Because Brock is a big attraction, no doubt in my mind. But holding a title, while some say, "Oh, it makes it feel legitimate because someone with that name has it." While that may be true, we're not seeing a title enough. I mean, this is supposed to be. I mean, I know the WWE Championship is the biggest title, but right now the Universal title feels like the biggest title right now, and it's not on the show.
It's crazy because Brock, he's gonna hold the belt for a year, and he's only defended it like 5 times, 5 or 6 times.
Great Balls of Fire, SummerSlam, No Mercy. No, 4 times. He's defended 4 times. Great Balls of Fire.
That's a record for Brock Lesnar. 4 times.
Yep.
Yeah, he defended it 4 times, and he's gonna hold the belt for a full year. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think he would mind doing the chamber match. It's just, they don't want him. Like Vince is like he only has them booked for certain things, you know.
Obviously, the big 4 are a must. I understand. I would make sure Brock is on all the big 4, and he already worked Great Balls of Fire and No Mercy. And the problem with Brock is that his matches just don't interest me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love his one-on-one matches. Let me be more serious. Besides the match with AJ, which was great, but most of his one-on-one matches are not that good.
He has on chemistry.
Yeah, I know. The chemistry is like it's off. I was hyped for the Braun Strowman match, but that match was terrible, man. I got hyped for no reason, man. I was highly upset.
When I reviewed No Mercy, I laid into that match especially because I felt like it it really hurt Braun Strowman the way the match went. There was no destruction like what we got at SummerSlam in the Fatal 4-Way. There was none of that. There was no intensity, and Braun hitting 3 running power slams and not being able to kick out of 1 F5. I was angry. I mean, I knew Brock was going to win. I expected him to, but they could have had Braun kick out of 1 or 2 F5s, and I'd have been fine with that because the way Braun was built up. I mean, this is a man who survived an ambulance crash but can't kick out of 1 F5.
That is true.
Right. You got this man tipping over Jeeps and trucks and ambulances and all types of shit, pulling down walls, and he's basically been built up like the most dominant superstar in WWE now. It's just
Here's
a
question: when Strowman goes into the chamber, what's gonna happen? Because he's got to break something. He's gonna put someone through they're gonna put someone through a chain, through one of the pods, through the chain link, through the mat floor. What's he gonna do? We know
the glass ceiling.
Yeah, but they've done that before. I think we need something new.
No, the glass ceiling.
I don't know what else they could do.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
That's not gonna happen.
And then again, this WWE isn't really doesn't try to do a lot of fun things anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what else they could do that they've already done. Like I'm not sure. I mean, what if he jumped off to one of them pods? That'd be fucking great.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
Elbow drop.
Unreal. That'd be absolutely.
He jumped off one. Hey, I don't care who laying there, bro. If I saw him jump off one of them pods, I'm moving out the way. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that's life or death. That's life or death.
I can't take that bump. I'm sorry.
So, in regards to the whole elimination chamber deal, how do you guys feel about the whole situation with the women? We're gonna take it back to like not just Alexa Bliss, but the whole women's elimination chamber. How do you feel about the whole setup? Do you think Nia Jax should be in the elimination chamber? Do you think where she's at is fine? Do you think the people in the elimination chamber? What do you guys?
I'm interested to see I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the whole Asuka thing because I don't think she would win, but I don't know how that's gonna go down.
I'm gonna leave it at this, Mark. Mandy Rose in the elimination chamber, and I'm gonna leave it. And I want you to answer that question. That's a rhetorical question, as far as I'm concerned. Do I really need to answer that, Mark?
What's wrong with Mandy Rose? What's wrong with Mandy Rose?
Mark, do I really? Mark, don't make me. She's a blonde Eve Marie.
Whoa, I would not put her there.
No, not that far.
I would not.
All right, I won't go that
I would not put her there yet.
Nope. I wouldn't put her in no Eva Marie category. Yeah. She's developing. She's not there, but she's developing.
She is much better than Eva Marie. I'm sorry. Eva Marie was pretty. No,
she wasn't good at all. She was pretty good.
I mean, here's my problem. My biggest fear with the female chamber is this. I have a fear Alexa might win it. And if that happens, that's when I'm going to get a little cross. Because
I think she's going to win, to be honest.
Why?
I don't see her losing.
Because I don't
see her losing.
Who else?
Why not have Sasha win, turn heel, and with the tension she and Bayley's been building up, why not do that at WrestleMania? And build Bayley up like an actual babyface like they did in NXT?
Because you got to get Asuka in there somehow.
Asuka versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. We do Asuka versus
Charlotte. That's what I want.
I want to see Asuka Charlotte, but you know what I don't know what they're gonna do with Charlotte, but they've already pretty much announced that I guess that Asuka will face the winner of the women's elimination chamber match. So
honestly, I can't see why they would keep Asuka on SmackDown because after all, with Nakamura winning the men's Rumble. And he already said he wants to face AJ. And they're not that stupid to take the title off AJ. We're going to get Nakamura versus Styles at WrestleMania. So, if, say, Asuka does go to SmackDown, that means SmackDown would get both Royal Rumble winners WrestleMania match. I don't think they would do that. That's my only fear.
I had a different way of thinking about it. I thought, since the Rumble winners had the chance to pick a different brand if they wanted to, I thought at least one of them would do it because the option was available.
Really? In the history of the Rumble, I can only remember... one time,
dude, the only person that ever did it was Chris Benoit. He was the only person that ever did it.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't think anybody else ever chose. Like Batista did one, but he stayed on Raw.
He stayed on Raw. He fooled like
that was
Benoit. Yeah, Benoit was the only one.
Benoit was the only one. I think Benoit was the only one. He's the only one that ever switched.
Yeah, you see, with me, I was let's just say this. I was old enough to remember Chris Benoit wrestling, but I wasn't old enough to remember all about him. So I'm listening to you guys. You guys are kind of giving me these little
Oh,
things.
Chris Benoit was legit, bro.
Oh no,
He was a great wrestler.
Chris Benoit. Yeah, I know he for a fact he was legit. I just wasn't.
His legacy is forever. His legacy is forever tarnished now because of what everything that went down. But
And rightfully
he's
so.
a great wrestler. If you never,
I mean,
go back. If you've never seen this match, go back and watch Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle at the Royal Rumble 2003. That's one of the best matches.
Best match of 2003, if you ask me. And
yeah.
And then the triple threat at WrestleMania 20, and then the sequel that had Backlash at Backlash 04 was great too.
Yeah, and his matches with Eddie Guerrero, like in the past, he's had great matches, man. Chris
Absolutely.
Man, y'all on his, y'all read him, know his information like a damn book. Golly, you guys can write a book about Chris Benoit.
I couldn't do that.
I remember watching the Royal Rumble that he won. I was at my dad's house and he ordered the pay-per-view for us. And I remember watching. I remember when he won. I was so happy, bro, because he came in first. I didn't think he was gonna win. I was like, he's gonna be out, bro. He won. I was so happy.
Yeah, that was great. I was glad he won. Ah, man.
But he's a phenomenal wrestler. But I think I would like to see Asuka versus Charlotte, because that match would have way more hype than Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. But yeah. I don't put her on.
If they weren't stupid and gave it away, they could have had Sasha win the chamber and do Sasha versus Asuka at Mania. That'd have been pretty good. But they already gave that away in Philadelphia, which was a really great match. But here's what they could have done. Why don't you keep Charlotte undefeated on pay-per-view still, and then have Asuka challenge her at WrestleMania? Undefeated streak versus undefeated streak for the title. That could legitimately main event.
Yeah, that'd have been hype.
That's you should be in the creative team, bro.
I wouldn't. I don't think I could.
Oh,
that would be hype.
Yo, as long as Ronda doesn't touch a title at Mania, I'm okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Hey, as long as
she's supposed to do that tag match either way, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I honestly hope they get The Rock to do this thing. That'd be so hype.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
that'll be fine because she'll stay away from the belts.
And plus, I mean, there's still unfinished business with Ronda and Rock versus Triple H and Stephanie. We were supposed to get that match at WrestleMania 32, but of course, all the injuries, they had to shuffle everything around. And now Hollywood might not let The Rock wrestle, so now it depends on what they do.
But you guys heard about why Ronda is truly there?
Yeah, to elevate Stephanie.
That is the dumbest idea I think they could have possibly.
I heard about that, and I was like, "That's how could you?" I don't think Stephanie needs to be elevated anymore. She's Stephanie McMahon, so like, why would you want to elevate her?
Exactly.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand that at all, for real.
But I would be open to Stephanie versus Ronda at WrestleMania for one reason. Because someone finally gets to give Stephanie some more revenge. Think about it. Because other than getting speared by Roman and getting put through a table at WrestleMania, no one ever gets any stay back on Stephanie. This could be that chance.
But hey, I mean, that is true. But I really, of all reasons to bring Ronda Rousey in is to make Stephanie McMahon a bigger star than she already is. I don't get that. I really think that's a really poor decision on WWE's behalf. It just, to me, logically, I can't comprehend what's going with it. Like,
you got to think. They think people like Vince. He thinks so much differently. Like, he thinks about shit that we think is ridiculous, but then somehow it ends up working. Like, I don't like. There's things that he's done that I've never understood, but then all of a sudden it works, and then after it works, you're like, oh, okay, I understand it now. Like, I just didn't see that point of view like at first.
So talking about Vince, let's get to the topic me and my boy Kyrin was talking about yesterday. Triple H is now getting more creative control. Roughly, I think he has control on 205 Live.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has full control.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched 205 Live in a minute.
I barely watched it. I've only watched one episode, and not because I wanted to. It's because I wanted to watch Talking Smack after it.
I've been watching 205 Live for about 3 weeks now, and actually the match quality is amazing, to be honest. But now that Triple H is in control, it's just gonna get even better. It's really underrated.
Here's the thing
No,
about
I'm sorry they got rid of that talking smack. I used to watch that every week. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, every night.
here's the thing about 205 Live. Putting it at the SmackDown with a crowd that's dead and tired will not help anything. They should have put it.
Plus, you already have. Now they're doing the mix and match challenge after that too. They got like, you know.
They have 40 minutes to do 205 Live.
Man. And really, with Triple H getting more control, it sounds great, and hopefully it's going to be good, because look at NXT. I wouldn't necessarily hold your breath for the quality we get in NXT because you still had the same Raw writing staff and SmackDown writing staff. With NXT, they only have a Triple H, Ryan Ward, and a few other people, which is a smaller staff. So you still have that huge staff that don't always work together very well.
But at least Triple H is looking over it all,
Yes.
Because Triple H he's that guy, he understands the wrestling, stepping out of those curtains and actually being in that spotlight, and also knowing what's supposed to go on backstage. Because he kind of has the best of both worlds. He knows what's supposed to go down in the ring. He knows what's supposed to go down backstage. So I feel like overall there will be a general boost in just ratings and quality. But what I think they need to do is they need to change and put 205 Live in a different area, a different day. Even though it will be a week and a ton of wrestling, at least they have a show to themselves.
Why not? Here's what I've been saying for a long time. Integrate the Cruiserweight division with NXT.
Yep. They could do NXT. Or they could, if they don't want to do that, they could just do tapings for 205 Live with NXT.
Or do it at Full Sail. Why not?
Yeah.
You got a smaller venue of more hardcore fans who care.
I did not think about that. That is true.
I've been saying it for months.
I've thought about that, but I thought about that. That would be a really good idea because it'll put a lot more talent down in NXT too. But
that's. I hope you're listening to this, Triple H. You're probably not, but I hope you are. I hope you run across this podcast because we're giving y'all the whole damn creative team, giving y'all some ideas and stuff like that. My boy Kyrin needs to be on the creative team. I'm telling you. You need to be on there, bro. You, Brogan, and Malik need to be on the creative team. Gold. But anyway.
Who do you guys think the last person of the chamber is going to be? Who do you think is going to be that last spot?
In the
Finn Balor.
Yeah, I do too. I thought it was going to be Seth Rollins at first, for real, but
that really would.
Finn Balor 100%. Oh.
Obviously you're not going to put Apollo Crews in there. Bray Wyatt and Walking Matt Hardy in the middle of a feud that they need to start doing something creative with. So it's only other Balor. Here's what I mean. I probably would have put Balor over Cena, personally, and it's coming from a Cena fan. But I still think that in this way it does. I mean, he gets in the chamber either way. But now looking at hindsight, they did put Elias not only over Strowman and Cena, and then put Strowman over Cena as well. So even though they had Cena beat Balor last week, they did have Cena help elevate Elias and Strowman on Raw. So I think it was fine.
Balor is gonna get in the chamber and eliminate Cena.
I would love that.
And then they
either that or Cena would eliminate Balor, and somehow that's gonna lead up to like
Balor,
beat him again twice.
If Cena eliminates Balor,
something can go down with that.
Way.
Here's the thing, because we all know it's gonna the final two in the chamber are gonna be Strowman and Reigns. We all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It don't matter. It don't matter who found two in this. Roman Reigns is gonna win regardless.
Oh, come on, we all know. We all know Roman Reigns is gonna win.
So it don't matter. It don't matter who we come down to. I like to see. I think Strowman. He should like. I don't know how they can get him eliminated, but like he should like. If he gets eliminated before the final two, he should like just beat the hell out of it. He should go berserk and just beat everybody's ass. Like, just which
is what he's gonna do. I mean, either you have Strowman and Reigns be the final two, have Reigns hit with like 3 spears, or what you do is you have everyone gang up on Strowman and eliminate him. So I mean, Reigns hits Superman punch, Cena hits an AA, Elias hits a away, Balor hits a coup de grace and eliminate him that way.
Yeah, because that's the only way to protect Braun Strowman. You know, I just don't want him to get pinned by Reigns because that's crap.
He's gonna bury.
Don't say that because I disagree with that. See, people think that you get buried when you lose, and that's not how it works. You can have a clean loss and be perfectly fine. It all depends on how you book in the match. One and two, just losing to a name like Roman Reigns, whether you like him or not, is a big name. That doesn't bury you. Trust me.
It depends on how it depends on how you get booked after the loss. You know what I mean? Like how they deal with you
exactly
and everything.
I agree with that.
But either way, I mean, Roman Reigns is going to win. This is going, whether people like it or not, people will have to accept that. You know, Roman Reigns is going to be like the next. He pretty much is the guy right now, if you ask me, because John Cena's not there full time no more. So
but even then, you know, Cena's not there full time. He's still outselling Roman Reigns, and he still draws in more ratings than Roman Reigns does.
That's because John Cena is a household name, and he's been for a long time now.
That's true.
Yeah, John Cena is one of the biggest stars ever, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because I grew up watching him. It's crazy to see where he's at now in his career. Like, he's just a mega star now. Like, no one's worldwide.
That's true. You know, to me, I've said it before, Roman Reigns is now the new John Cena. Can you guys agree with me with that?
Yeah, just without any of the charisma.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah, he's the new John Cena to me. I don't know. I see what Vince sees in him. I really do. Like I said before, I really don't hate Roman Reigns at all. To be honest with you, I just don't like how they're doing things with him. It almost seems like he's that Superman punch. Personally, that Superman punch really irritates me because it's like you see. It's like seeing the Bob Knuckle Shuffle with Cena. If you think about it, it's like that same concept. It's like, oh, you know, he's down forever, you know. Realistically speaking, you put Superman punch on Braun, and Braun's gonna eat that.
Yeah, but you said
I just think he does Superman punch too many times. He does it like 4 or 5 times a match.
Yes,
I don't like that.
I think that's what makes
it does too much.
That's exactly.
He does it too much, but I mean, overall, I mean, I mean, I understand how like people could be upsetting about the booking, like the way they book Roman, but I mean, like it's not like he's supposed to say no to it. Like hey Roman, we got plans for you to main event WrestleMania. I'm like, all right, I mean, thank you. I'd be more than happy to main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like he's supposed to be like he's supposed to be like, oh, you know what, the fans don't really like me main event, and I think we should do something else. I mean, he's supposed to say yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They're gonna be a lot angry that now that I mean, really the main event should be Nakamura and Styles.
100%.
But here's the thing.
That's gonna be the match tonight. Nobody's gonna top that match.
Here's my problem is this: if Reigns and Lesnar does main event WrestleMania, that means he would have main evented 4 WrestleManias in a row, and not even Cena ever main evented 4 consecutive. And when I say main, I mean in the WrestleMania last. Not even Cena's done that.
Yeah, nope. There's been plenty of wrestlers who haven't. I don't think Triple H Undertaker's never done it. I think he might be the first one.
Stone Cold never did it. Hogan may have done it. Hogan is the only one who I can say main evented 4. Even though WrestleMania 4 really doesn't count because he didn't wrestle in that match, but he was in the main event.
Yeah, I would. Hogan might be the only one, only because Hulk Hogan was just Hulk Hogan. Nobody else was bigger than him back in the day. But I mean, for main event, he probably gonna main event every year. To be honest, I mean,
yeah,
he probably gonna main event next year, year after that. Because I heard next year that because I heard that last year at WrestleMania, before even WrestleMania even started, that they already had planned Roman versus Brock in the main event.
Yeah, I brought it up when my first podcast I was on over there on the Wrestling Ramble. I even said, you know, even though it was a prediction for last year WrestleMania, we all knew the plan for Reigns and Lesnar. And the fact that we knew that for an entire year and they haven't done anything to deviate from it or even try to think about changing the plans, I mean, I'm all for long-term booking, but when you got a long-term booking that no one wants to see, don't you think it's best to change it up? Heck, they can add Strowman to that match and I'd be more happy.
Yep. They had
one year. I heard rumors about like them possibly adding him to the match because like, you know, they are trying to figure out what to do with him, and I heard plans that they could add him to the match. So if they add Strowman to the match, I think that'd be pretty dope.
It's
No money in the bank to save him this time.
You said what?
No money in the bank to save him this time.
Yep.
Yeah. It's interesting because also what I heard in regards to WrestleMania and the main event in Vince McMahon's eyes, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, is after WrestleMania 34, they were planning to do some type of Brock Lesnar match if he still is there, but with the return of Bobby Lashley.
Brock's contract expires after WrestleMania. And
These are rumors.
Yeah, but
yeah, we don't. Nobody knows if he's gonna stay or not. So like, we don't know what he plans on doing.
I doubt he's gonna stay this time. I mean, he re-signed right for WrestleMania 31. He's had a few matches. None of them really lit the world on fire. At times, I feel like Brock doesn't even want to be there. So I doubt he's gonna re-sign. If he does, it'll probably for like 1 or 2 more years.
Yep.
I don't know. With the money they paying him, he might be like, I can come back a couple more years.
I mean, I'll be honest. If they paid me that type of money to sit at home for most of the time, I would take it.
Yeah, I can't blame him. I mean, from what I've heard, I mean, I've heard that they like what he's doing. I mean, he's pretty much got full control of like his creative, like what he wants to do, and pretty much what's going on with him. I mean, he doesn't have to cut promos. Paul Heyman talks for him, so he doesn't have to worry about all you guys do go out there and look like a badass and beat people up. So
that's the point.
He got the easy job.
All you gotta do is come there, stand around, let Heyman do what Heyman does. Maybe get into a small little brawl that Brady's gotten born at this point. Then in this match, hit a couple suplexes, maybe sell a little bit, hit a few more suplexes at F5, walk away, get to 20K, and that's the end, and that's his payday.
Thinking about it like that now, why don't people? If you're talking about it like this, then people should hate Brock Lesnar way more than they hate Roman Reigns.
I actually do.
Exactly, I do too. He shouldn't be near a title.
And I'm not.
I agree with you on that one.
I'm not a big Roman Reigns fan, but I don't hate Roman Reigns either. But when he faces Lesnar, even though it's going to be WWE being stubborn, I might just pull for Reigns to win. Just because I'm sick of seeing the Universe title for Brock.
This is probably one of the matches I'm actually pulling for Roman Reigns because I don't want to see Brock have the belt anymore. So.
Yeah, because this is the thing. I think I said it earlier last week. I'd rather have a champion I see every Monday, every pay-per-view, even the ones that aren't the big four, than a champion I see every blue moon. Like I don't know. That's what I think.
You guys remember when the Roman and Cena promos broke into like real life and stuff like that?
But it was all scripted.
They should do that with. I know it's scripted, but they should do that with Roman and Brock. And Roman should bring up points that Brock just has everything handed to him and gets paid the most in the business for it. And then people would pull for Roman Reigns.
Here's the thing, though. He's just like with Cena. He went against someone who was better on the mic than him, and he got destroyed. He's gonna go against Paul Heyman. You're not winning that.
You can't beat Paul, bro. You can't.
I mean, if Lesnar decides to talk, then he could possibly have a little chance. But I mean,
I could beat Brock Lesnar in a promo battle.
Of course, and dude, how could anyone not beat Brock? My little brother could crush Brock Lesnar in a promo battle.
See, on a podcast, me and Margo, I'm the king of the promo. That's what I do. So I'm just saying, you give me a mic, and whether you script me or not, I could probably outshine Brock Lesnar.
But some of his promos aren't bad. It depends, but it's only the short ones.
Well, yeah, because he has a little short cusses a lot.
He'll be really good, but his long promos.
Yeah, but at this point, I mean,
back in the day, and they're just like, they're not, it's not there.
It's bro, it's like I said, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually rooting for this man, I'm actually rooting for this man, Roman Reigns, to win because I'm sick of Brock Lesnar being there every blue moon, and in his promos, he's not even truly having his own promos. He's having somebody talk for him. He doesn't even look like he really wants to be there. So I'm kind of bringing all of your topics into it because there's some things I agree with you and what you said. He doesn't even look like he wants to be there. It's the same stuff over and over again. They hype Brock Lesnar coming. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar's coming to Raw next week, but you get the same thing over again. I mean, I don't know about you, but that gets boring and it gets sickening for me, and I sometimes just want to throw something at the TV because you get the same thing every week.
You know something, Mark? Whenever they say Brock Lesnar's coming to Raw next week, I don't get the feeling, oh, great, Brock's coming to know. My feeling is, oh, great, Paul Heyman's going to cut another promo. I couldn't care less about Brock Lesnar at the time. But when Heyman's talking, I listen to everything because that's Paul Heyman. I feel like when it comes to promos, he's the best.
He's great, no doubt. But like even now, like so many later, they're starting to get really repetitive. I honestly don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, man. I don't know. I'm honestly not invested. I used to be really invested into both of them like so much, but it's just the past like year and a half. It's just I don't know. I haven't been feeling it.
Like when Brock ripped apart that car, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
So I have a question from the live chat. I think Broken Empire just responded to it. It says to all of us, do you think Finn will get back the Universal Championship?
No time soon.
One day.
Maybe sometime this year, maybe. Now that Roman's gonna be the champion, I don't know, but
honestly,
hopefully.
Well, we know Roman's taking the title from Brock at WrestleMania. Now, remember when Roman won the title from Triple H WrestleMania 32, he held it till Money in the Bank and lost to Seth Rollins when then Ambrose cashed in. But he got busted for he got suspended. I'm one of those who believe that he didn't get suspended. He would have been champion to at least SummerSlam. So I don't really think I don't know when Finn can get the title back. I would say at the earliest SummerSlam. But even then, that's kind of pushing it.
I think Braun is going to be the one to take it off Roman, so I think Balor's pretty far in line right now.
Yeah, I say Braun's next in line after Strowman. I mean, Braun could have had the belt at No Mercy, for real. He could have had the belt by now.
Braun could have had it anytime in the summer.
I think No Mercy was they should have put the title on Braun at No Mercy. Then, if you really want to do Reigns and Lesnar at WrestleMania, have Braun be the champion until Royal Rumble. Have Brock feel, I want my rematch. I feel like I'm better this time, and have him beat Strowman for the title. And let's be honest. I don't know about you guys, but the triple threat match at Royal Rumble, I didn't really enjoy. So why not just have Strowman take the title at No Mercy? Yeah, me too. Strowman wins at No Mercy, and Brock takes it back at Royal Rumble.
Or Strowman could even have won it at the SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way, I think, right? Fatal 4-Way, because he didn't have to. They could have protected Brock if they didn't want him to get pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Another question. I'm looking from here. I'm literally going from everybody that that's on the live chat right now. From Jake Scott, they said, "Do you want Cena versus Taker Mania 34?"
Nope.
No. I mean, if this was 5 years ago, I'd be all hyped for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't think Taker can do it no more. I'm sorry.
Too late.
I don't think he can.
Let the man retire in space.
What's going on, Kyrin? Why you look so mad, bro?
I'm of two minds. I mean, yes, I want to take it over retire because I feel, the way his body's breaking down. But I'm always going to be upset no matter what that a match between John Cena and Undertaker we didn't get at WrestleMania. I mean, obviously, I want Undertaker to stay retired regardless of that because I put the wrestlers help for my wants. But I'm always going to go thinking, damn, we never got Cena and Taker at WrestleMania.
I mean, if they do this match, I hope they have a great match. Like I will invest into it because the hype would be great. The hype for the match would be great, but the match itself, I just don't know how much Taker can do because he couldn't do much last year with Roman. He could barely even do anything.
But he had a broken down hip. He couldn't really do anything.
Well, Kurt Angle had a broken.
And then he had that hip replaced over the summer. So I mean, I don't know how much more he can do, to be honest. I mean,
he's 52 now, right?
Yeah,
he'll be 53 before Mania this year.
Damn.
Honestly,
I don't know what you can do because you got to think like he doesn't walk on the top rope anymore. He doesn't dive on the top rope anymore. He doesn't do things Undertaker used to do. And I understand because he's older now, but I don't know how much he could do in the ring.
It's just a couple of right hands, some choke slams, and a couple tombstones. You gotta stop. There's a line where you have to stop at, and that line was passed last year. Maybe even 30.
Okay.
But at 30 when he lost to Lesnar, we all looked at him like, oh, it's time for him to retire. He looked terrible. But then when he came back in 2015, he looked good again. I mean, his match with Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, he looked good. And the two matches he had with Brock at SummerSlam and the Hell in a Cell were both very good. So I think even past 2015, even the Cell match with Shane, while I didn't really enjoy it, he didn't look terrible then either.
Yeah, he could surprise us. He could come back and look phenomenal once again, but you know.
I mean, he looks like the Undertaker again. Like he looks like the original Undertaker. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Also, they're wasting way too much time. They should have started a build by now. I think.
I thought Raw 25 was when they were gonna start it, but I guess that'd have been too obvious. Then I thought Royal Rumble. But for a match between two big names like Cena and Undertaker, I would argue two of the top 5 biggest names in wrestling history. This is something that you can't. If it doesn't start Elimination Chamber, if you don't do it the Raw after, no point of doing it because that match needs to be built up. Because if it isn't that good, then you're gonna have to rely on the build up and the hype to help pass it.
Yeah, I think if they start, I think they're gonna start building it up. If they start it, it's gonna be after. It won't be till after the Elimination Chamber.
But do you think about this? Think about it like this, though. I was thinking about this when you guys were talking. Do you think with these part-timers, and we're not including Undertaker because we know Undertaker's background and stuff like that, do you think it's overshadowing creating new stars? Because I always thought it was.
Yes and no.
It was, but I think it's been getting better now because you see people like Elias and Balor.
Nakamura and Asuka won the Royal Rumble. Forget two people who are more up and comers. These are two Japanese people. Think about it. If someone told you this 3 years ago that a Japanese man and a Japanese woman will win a Royal Rumble, you wouldn't believe that.
Asian takeover.
Asian, but you know what I mean.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's so many people you got to fit it. I mean, John Cena's gonna have to fit at WrestleMania somewhere.
Exactly. There's just way too many superstars these days to fit into one show.
I mean, last year's WrestleMania was so long. It was crazy.
Try being in the audience.
Exactly.
So long. That might
Here's
be.
my thing about.
What was the temperature? How hot was it?
It was actually not that hot. Well,
it was hot when you first got there. It was burning.
But once you sit down, it's really not that hot anymore.
It wasn't that.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing with having seen at WrestleMania is this. Last year, he missed WrestleMania 32 with injury. Mm-hmm. WrestleMania 33, it was the mixed tag team match.
Yep.
And then at SummerSlam, he was the opening match. So I would argue for at least a WrestleMania and a SummerSlam, he was an afterthought, especially SummerSlam, where he opened the show. So I think they got to do something big for Cena because the man was an afterthought at the second biggest show of the year.
Next year they could build the entire Mania around his 17th title win.
But I mean, only way I'm going to be happy with Cena getting a 17th title win if it's against someone like a great match. Like when he won his 60 from AJ, incredible match.
John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke could be champion going into Mania, maybe. That was a great match on SmackDown.
Yeah, it's too bad the commercial. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, until he almost broke John Cena's neck.
Yeah. And then he said
that was a mistake on both of them. I think Shinsuke could have thrown him better, but John could have jumped high. So I thought it was on both of them.
Well, and talking about matches, I'm also, like I said, going through the live chat. Jay Scott said, "What dream match do you want to happen?" And I don't know if he's meaning in just WWE or
like right now.
Right now, and I think he means wrestling as a whole.
I answered in the chat. I said
I want to see Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I want to see either Cena versus Samoa Joe or Johnny Gargano versus AJ Styles.
I in the chat I answered back to him. I said Balor versus AJ versus Omega triple threat.
Don't think about Omega's not coming to WWE anytime soon.
I understand.
Omega's coming to WWE 2019.
Dream match.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, but I don't know.
We'll
have to see about that. But I mean, I like to see AJ versus Seth would be cool. I mean, even Seth, like I said, Seth versus Balor would be cool. That'd be a great match. I mean, John Cena, Samoa Joe would be another great match. I think that was originally supposed to happen in WrestleMania, from what I heard, until Samoa Joe got hurt. So,
I'd love to see Aleister Black versus AJ Styles.
That'd be pretty good.
I would like to.
That'd be a really good match.
I would absolutely love to see that match.
I like to see Finn Balor versus Randy Orton too. That'd be a good match too.
Finn Balor.
I don't know. I haven't cared about Randy Orton in so long.
No.
I mean, you talk about the wrestlers that I don't care about. When's the last time Randy Orton cut a good promo? Had a really great match.
They just don't do anything with him on SmackDown anymore. Like I don't know what he's doing right now. I have no idea what he's doing right now.
I mean, these RKO's that I see, however, they're looking awfully vintage. But other than that, it's not really doing much.
The last time I really enjoyed Randy Orton was I liked his feud with Seth Rollins. That was the only Randy Orton babyface run that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even that after WrestleMania, it kind of soured after WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like the Randy.
I mean, the last time
I'd rather see him as a heel. I'd rather much see him as a heel.
Oh, he'd rather be a heel. He said he preferred being a heel. The last time Randy Orton did something interesting was not. I won't count the Bray Wyatt feud because other than him burning down Bray Wyatt's house, couldn't care less. Was when he was part of the Wyatt family. That was actually pretty interesting because that was different.
Yeah, it was different. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
I had no idea where they were going with that.
Yeah, and then what did we get though? We got one of the worst title matches in WrestleMania history. Then we got the House of Horrors match.
The House of Horrors match was creative. It just
no, it wasn't.
I don't know. Yeah, it was. I think it was because it was like it was cringy. In my bad.
All I remember is the fridge. That's all. The fridge.
Yeah, that's no. I tell you what I remember. I remember them getting in and out of a limo in the dark when it was broad daylight in the city they were in.
Right. I mean, it was creative. They tried to do something new. It obviously didn't work out. They tried to do something. They tried to invest in something new, but
it was the final deletion.
It wasn't all that.
It's the final deletion minus any of the fun and charm of it. I mean, when I first saw the final deletion, I didn't understand it at first. I didn't know about Broken Matt Hardy or anything like that. I just heard about this final deletion thing. So I'm like, this is terrible. But then once I realized what the character is and I went back and rewatched it the second time, okay, this is pretty fun. When I watched House of Horrors, I'm thinking, where's the entertainment? Where's all this? You're trying to be scary. Which is why I feel like if you do like Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt in some sort of compound, please don't give us a second House of Horrors or it's gonna flop. Give us like the excitement. Give us the fireworks, literally. Let us see some explosions. Yeah, it might be stupid, but it's fun type. It's a fun type of stupid.
Any week since Matt Hardy now owns all of the rights to the Broken Gimmick, it's just a matter of time before WWE starts using all the Hardy compound and Vanguard one and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's only gonna be a matter of time. And from what I heard, they're gonna. And once again, don't take my word for this. This is just rumors. It's just rumors. What I heard, they're gonna try to bring in some sort of like a Sister Abigail type of angle to it. Hey, Kyrin, don't look at me like that, bro. I'm just telling you rumors, bro. I heard they're bringing some sort of a Sister Abigail angle to it. It would be, in my opinion, wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just not going to work.
As long as I had to see Bray Wyatt and drag, I might take it.
No, I heard it's not going to be Bray Wyatt and drag. I heard they're going to build some. I think they're going to sign somebody.
Here's the thing I say about Bray Wyatt getting sick. You might say it's a callus or mouse or whatever. Him getting sick was the best thing that happened to him.
Yep. TLC was the biggest save in history.
Because if he had not gotten sick, not only would we have gotten Finn Balor just the Pumpkin King taking on Bray Wyatt in women's clothes, but what did we get? We got AJ Styles with Finn Balor, which was an amazing match.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been invested in Bray Wyatt in a long time.
Me neither, because really when he had the WWE Championship, he lost it to Randy Orton anticlimactically. Randy really should not have won that match. And then the House of Horrors happened. Then he had the feud with Seth Rollins, which really went nowhere. Then the feud with Finn Balor, which went nowhere. Now the feud with Woken Matt Hardy, which is going nowhere.
It should have been opposite. Randy should have won the title, and Bray should have won the Rumble.
Exactly.
And then Bray should have beat him at
WrestleMania. That should have how it went, but I mean, that's not how WWE does. They do things differently. So,
I mean, I kind of understand why they put the title on Randy. I mean, after all, SummerSlam the year before, he got his head cracked open. So, I mean, kind of apologize and reward him. But at the same time, I would have, like you said, I would have had Bray win the Rumble, have Randy win Elimination Chamber. But then again, it doesn't really work with the Wyatt family narrative because Randy wouldn't have gained Bray's trust to burn down the Wyatt compound.
Harper was getting super over when that was all going on. So they would talk about him getting into it and making it a triple threat, which I would not have minded at all.
Might have been interesting. I mean, I would have probably put Harper in the triple threat, have Bray win, have Eric Rowan get involved, Harper, Bray, and Rowan take out Randy Orton, and we got the original Wyatt family on SmackDown where Bray is the champion.
Yes.
I'm telling you, bro, you need to be on the creative team. You need to be writing this stuff down.
Heck, then maybe at SummerSlam, Bray can keep the title. Harper and Rowan take the tag team title from the Usos. Now the Wyatts have all the gold. I mean, this isn't creative. This is just common sense.
Pretty much.
Well, not according to WWE. Okay, so I feel like you, Malik, are gonna really dislike this comment right here, and I'm looking in the live chat. The Max Cool Out 12 said, did you guys watch Wrestle Kingdom 12? Somebody says Wrestle Kingdom 12 was okay. Jericho versus Omega was overrated.
No,
I haven't seen it, so I can't respond.
I don't know who that is. He's tripping for sure. I watched the entire show. The entire show was absolutely amazing. One of the best shows I ever watched. One of the best wrestling shows I ever watched.
Here's the thing about me. I will never knock a match I haven't seen, but on the other side of the coin, I can't praise a match I haven't seen. I haven't seen anything from Wrestle Kingdom 12, and I know I have to watch Jericho and Omega because I have to. I just haven't sat down to watch it yet.
A lot of people are saying that's one of Jericho's best matches he's ever had.
Yeah,
it was a lot of spots. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a ton of spots that do have. The moonsault, I would think. Was it a moonsault? Oh, no, it was the suit. It wasn't like a suicide. It was like a top rope type of deal. And he landed on the table. That was a major spot on Kenny's butt. It just looked like that hurt. I mean, there were a ton of spots. I think that's what New Japan's really known for. I mean, you look at the Super Juniors, you look at all this stuff. They have these never forget type of moments. Well, it's a little different from WWE, and I think that's where they separate themselves between WWE and New Japan. New Japan is known for almost like making sure you remember that certain segment or certain segments in the match. Where WWE is like, let's just stay more in the square ring type of deal.
But the problem with that is, as much as they might be great spots, but it's like a lot of people always say. With more spots, it makes the next spot seem less and less. I mean, I love spots. I mean, but you give me, let's say, 5 high-flying moves in a match. Well, what's the point? Why? I mean, I'm fine with maybe 1 or 2 and maybe having like big moments in a match. But if you give me 5, 6, and 7 spot at the spot, when is the wrestler gonna come so we can take a break? Both the audience and the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't mind New Japan. I truly don't mind New Japan at all. I would love to see in the future WWE and New Japan work with each other, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
I don't know.
Different styles.
It could.
Or what they can do is they could work with NXT.
They could
Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor and New Japan got partnership, and knowing Triple H, he's bringing in a lot of Ring of Honor talent. So why not do something within the next 10 years?
I think that Vince McMahon is possibly looking at the massive success of Jericho versus Omega, and maybe could possibly think about trading some talent for a couple matches.
That'd be a smart move on this, man.
And he wants to make money. Go ahead, let's do it.
That's
Vince wants to make money. Yeah, he's putting $2 million into the XFL. I mean, I hope the XFL succeeds, but
I do too.
The way it happened the first time, I really don't have my hopes up high. I mean, really, the NFL could be for competition. I mean, a lot of people don't really care for the NFL for different reasons. I mean, but the XFL reason it failed the first time, bad football. They tried to integrate wrestling into it too much. They insulted the NFL, and they made a lot of NFL fans angry. So you don't want to repeat those same mistakes.
But you heard Vince is truly invested into this thing. I mean, He said it's no BS, no politics. This is going to be actual football.
Football back to the fans.
Yeah.
Here's the thing here's my question. Like, who's gonna get the teams? Like why not give it to cities that haven't had a team? Me personally, I wouldn't mind seeing Baltimore get another team because I'm tired of getting my heart broken by the Ravens every year. But I think that maybe say, what cities don't have teams that have large enough markets?
A football team? I mean,
That's a good question.
I mean, I don't think Milwaukee has one. Milwaukee has a basketball team. They don't have a football team.
Yeah, but why put it in Milwaukee when the Packers are there and they're one of the most famous teams in NFL history?
Detroit has one. New Jersey has one.
2.
Miami, you definitely don't need anything there.
Florida doesn't need it. Florida has 2 to 3.
Florida has 3. Florida has 3.
Yeah, 3. They have the Jaguars, the Dolphins, and the Buccaneers.
Ohio. They can put one back in St. Louis since the Rams went to LA.
Yeah, but I've heard rumors they might move back to St. Louis.
Vegas, they can do one in Vegas if the Raiders don't go there.
Maybe. But we still have 2 years for the XFL even kicked off. No pun intended.
Put another one in. You could put another one in Boston.
Boston doesn't need any more. Boston doesn't need any more championships. They have the most championships in the U.S.
We need more. We needed more. We should have won the damn Super Bowl. Pissed me off.
I thought you were gonna win it, but
nope. Thank God they didn't win. Couldn't stand it.
Bro, I was so mad we lost, bro. I was so heated.
I really couldn't care less. I mean, never cared for the Patriots, but I don't care for the Eagles fans. So I really didn't care who won.
There were a ton of bandwagons on the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
One thing you can never accuse this guy here of being a bandwagon. I've been a Ravens fan my whole life. I grew up in Baltimore, for crying out loud.
Hey, everybody wants to be an Eagles fan now.
Not me.
No, I'm a Patriots fan. I've always been a Patriots fan.
Oh,
you have nothing to complain about though.
You're satisfied forever. You're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Don't even worry.
We'll be in the Super Bowl next year. I know. We'll be back.
Tom Brady.
As long as Tom Brady there, we're going to Super Bowl every year. I don't care what anybody say.
Tom Brady. He's gonna get cracked next season and he's gonna retire.
We heard this the last 3 years though, Mark.
Yeah, you been hearing, bro. People been saying he's gonna slow down every year, bro. He comes back and he does better than he did last year. I don't understand it, me personally, because the man gonna be 41 next season, and I don't understand how he keeps playing at a high level.
Okay. Another question is just: you heard Vince wanted Styles to be a jobber before he won the WWE championship?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. They originally were gonna have him get jobbed up to Ryback WrestleMania 32, but now look at it now. 2 years later, since his debut, he's one of Vince's favorite workers and one of his most trusted workers. I mean, think about it.
They undoubtedly the best worker in the WWE.
Best worker in the world.
He saved James Ellsworth from breaking his neck. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, think about it. When Bray Wyatt got sick at TLC, who did Vince call from halfway around the world to replace him?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. The face that replaced the champ that runs the camp.
He's that man though, bro. I was telling people when he was in TNA, I was like, bro, he's got to come to WWE at some point.
Him and Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels were amazing in TNA.
Yep.
Oh yeah, those three were. Those three were phenomenal. Kazarian was my dude.
Yeah, back when I watched TNA.
I don't even know what TNA is now anymore.
I've been watching episode of TNA so long.
But I haven't watched TNA in about 5 years, man.
Last time I really was truly watching TNA was the Ace of the Nate storyline.
Yeah.
That was the last time I was watching.
Yep. Me too.
The last time I was watching TNA, the beautiful people were still. I don't know.
They're on and off though, Mark. They've been there. They haven't been there. Really, when AJ left TNA, that was when I officially stopped watching it.
I think I started watching once. It was a Sting match.
I stopped watching it before AJ left.
I can't remember which Sting match it was, but Sting was actually in TNA. Actually, this is another quick question. I mean, TNA wasn't always the best, but TNA had some good moments. Who do you think your favorite moment of TNA was, if you guys can give me?
Moment or match?
moment, segment, moment, match, whatever.
I have a few. When AJ won the world title, and now I'm gonna go a little lighthearted, and you guys might not remember this, but I was crying laughing at watching not too long ago. I remember at Team 3D, because they couldn't call them the Dudley Boys, they had lost a match, and now they had to go. They had to be under 275 to lose their weight so they could wrestle.
Oh yeah,
and they went on like a diet segment, and they were going all over.
Yeah, they were trying to get Devon underweight.
You know, my favorite TNA moment, and it's still my favorite TNA moment, and I still have to this day. Jay Lethal, Ric Flair promo. Now I know you guys have to remember.
I remember, but I didn't think it was that great. First,
my favorite TNA moment probably. Mine probably when Jeff Hardy turned heel for real.
Well, you talking about when he turned heel?
I was messing. I like that he healed Jeff Hardy.
And then that led to the worst moment in TNA history.
Yeah, when he was that was crazy.
And now I'm gonna ask the same question but different. What's your favorite TNA match you've ever seen? Because me, it's easy. Styles, Daniels, Joe, Unbreakable, Breakdown 2005, Unbreak whatever it's called, 2005. That's the best TNA match.
That's a hard one, honestly.
Mine, that's up there. That's up there. I don't know. I like the I really like the street fight that James Storm and Bobby Roode had. That was a really good match.
I like the another good one was when Sting and Angle had the empty arena match. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty.
To be honest with you,
you know what match I didn't like? I didn't like. I didn't like the what was it called? The King of the Mountain match when you had to put the title on the. You had to hook the title on the like the leather. I didn't like that.
No, I'm gonna go through the rules. You had to pin someone to get eligibility to hang the title. Then they had to go in the penalty box for I believe 3 minutes. Then I didn't like why are you trying so hard to be different? If they had just made it.
I remember when like they had a match in Samoa Joe like handed Kurt Angle the belt one time. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
I didn't like that either.
Pretty much to me, any X Division match was good. I thought X Division was like one of those.
X Division was pretty dope
for me because at the time
screwed that up.
Yeah, they definitely did. I feel like the last time I watched it, Suicide was still on his stuff. I think that was his name, right?
Yeah.
Suicide. I used to like him. Suicide, that was my guy.
You know, Suicide used to be T.J. Perkins.
No, it was Chris McDaniels, then Kazarian, then T.J. Perkins.
Yeah, T.J. Perkins was Suicide at one point.
In my life, I think we ordered 2 TNA pay-per-views, and neither one of them were really good. Destination X 2010 and Victory Road 2010, Victory Road 2009, and both were terrible.
I went to Lockdown 2011. That's honestly it was one of the best events I ever went to. That was a really good event. The Lockdowns when they had like every match was steel cage. Every match was in a steel cage.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised WWE hasn't done that idea yet. Well, they did. It was just terrible when they did that. What was it called? Breaking Point, where every big match submission type match.
Yeah. You remember? Yeah. Rainbow and Empire might not be old. I remember when they had a barbed wire steel cage match with Big Show and JBL.
I remember. I didn't watch it live though.
I remember.
I'm a new kid on the block. Don't make fun of me. I wasn't there yet.
They had a barbed wire stage, man. And then Big Show chokeslammed JBL through the ring. That was the first time I ever seen something like that.
And yet, it's not the first time Big Show's ever done that. But here's the thing, though. He had Big Show chokeslam JBL through the ring, and JBL still won the match.
Yeah, he crawled under the ring and still won the match. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know,
if you think about it, that's a unique finish to think about it because you can't climb over the top to escape. And they had a chain on the door too, so you couldn't even escape.
No, Big Show walked through the door.
But yeah, then he ended up breaking the chain. But
right.
Okay, quick question for you guys. Do you think Randy Orton needs to go for the U.S. belt? Question off the line.
So you're putting a match between 2 wrestlers who should be heels, and neither one is working at a babyface. And you really want me to answer that? I don't know, and I really don't care. Unless you turn either Rude or Orton heel, preferably Rude, because I think he has more potential than Orton does right now. I don't know. I really don't care.
The only reason I would care at all is because Randy Orton has not done anything significant for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, if If they turn Bobby heel or something like that, then I'm all for it. I mean, from what I've heard though, they're supposed to do a ladder match. It's supposed to be some type of ladder match at WrestleMania. So
I heard Dolph Ziggler was supposed to be in that one too.
Dolph Ziggler, I don't even know what's going on with Dolph Ziggler. They like completely dropped the ball with that whole thing.
Did you hear that the winner of that Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler match is going to be added to the WWE title match?
Why?
Wait, what? Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait.
The winner of the Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler match is going to be added to the WWE. So it's going to be a fatal 4-way match.
And no matter who wins, they're gonna have a match with one babyface in 3 years.
Hold up, wait. Did they announce this on SmackDown? Because I have no idea what's going on right now.
Shane announced it on his Twitter.
Shane tweeted it on Twitter.
Are you freaking kidding? On Twitter? I'm out. Bye. Good night.
He tweeted on Twitter and he said whoever wins that match.
Are you freaking kidding me? Twitter, get out. Get out with that. Did they even send us a notification or like with the app?
It's on. I don't know. It's on the WWE app, but it was on WWE's Twitter page.
It was on the Twitter page. Yeah, that's where I was.
Gosh. So basically, if you don't check Twitter, you have no idea what's going on.
Most of the time.
God damn.
It's sad. I mean, I guess in a sense, social media is becoming like
big,
the new leakage of pretty much anything wrestling related, and you can't tell me that's not true. I mean, that's where we found out about AJ Styles. You know, I heard about AJ Styles when he was there. Supposed to come to the Royal Rumble. I didn't believe it, so I just thought I called it some BS. And then it actually happens. And then just after that, it's been a row of situations where these superstars or these events have happened. And Twitter found out before anyone did. So, I mean, I guess in this case, considering how the wrestlers use social media, I guess social media is going to become that new thing. That's why they put the Mixed Match Challenge on Facebook Watch.
Yeah, but Facebook is the one social media I don't have. Anyway, the thing about AJ's debut is, we knew it was going to happen. We still, at the same time, didn't believe it because I know he's going to be there. But he said himself, I remember because he did an interview with What Culture, he said, I'm not, he had no plans of being there. He said he got the call the Friday before the Rumble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Twitter, you guys still can't get over that. My God.
It's, I don't know. WWE's in a weird state right now. In my opinion.
Else, man? Here's a question. What do you think they're doing with NXT with Gargano? I mean, if he doesn't win the title from Almas, he's gonna apparently leave NXT. What do you think they're gonna do with that?
He's gonna go.
That's an angle. We all know that's an angle. Realistically, Johnny Gargano, he's not going to the main roster.
I hope not. Not yet.
Me neither.
No, because they still gotta do him versus Tommaso Ciampa. So I mean.
Exactly. You can't go they can't go nowhere without that feud. We need that. And here's another thing is him not getting a title at TakeOver, I think was not a good idea. I mean, that match was perfect. That match was perfect in every way. And yet they didn't top it off with him winning the title. I thought that was a mistake.
I didn't have a problem with Almas winning. I think that's put more heat. It just puts more heat on him for being.
Yeah, but at the same time, you think about as great as the in-ring action was. For Zelina Vega getting involved, how hot the crowd was, Candice LeRae getting involved, the commentary, and everything, the emotion around it from the fans watching and everything. I think putting the title on Gargano would have been the perfect way to end a perfect match. I mean, I still agree with the match getting 5 stars. It was incredible. But it's I think they missed an opportunity.
I mean, I see your point of view, yo. I mean, because honestly, there was a point in the match where I was like, man, I hope Gargano wins this title for real, because he's out here killing it. But I understand why I didn't really expect him to win, even though I wanted him to win. I was like, I don't really expect him to get the belt. But
I'll be honest, I was actually more surprised Ember Moon retained her title than Gargano not winning.
I know this is completely random.
Yeah, I didn't see. I don't know what they have planned for Gargano. I don't know what type of. I don't know how he's gonna get his job back, so called. I don't know how they're gonna make that work. Maybe he'll have a match with Ciampa or something like that, and they'll be like, if you win their match, then you can get your job back. I don't know, maybe they do something like that.
I remember the last time they had a loser leaves NXT match. I think it was Elias versus Cassius Ohno. Am I right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think one of the few people who has done better on the main roster than he did in NXT.
Because his character is different, you know.
Yeah, Elias is real dope, man.
He's surprisingly in tune, in sync. People are invested in him because he's so annoying. He's good.
Yeah, I remember when he first came up to the main roster. I was like, I thought it was a little bit too early because I was like, damn, he already up here. Like,
It got me.
Now look
like
at him. Gonna be Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with him. So I mean, hopefully they keep having him go down the right path.
It's I don't know, man. I don't know.
So what? How do you think the WrestleMania card is going to look? I mean, we can predict some matches. I mean, we know Reigns of Brock's going to happen. We know that tag match is going to happen, whether it be The Rock or Braun Strowman, whoever gets fit in there. There's the Nakamura and AJ match is going to happen. You got Asuka. I don't think she's going to go to SmackDown, but I hope to see her go to SmackDown. But
I sure
for now,
hope.
we're all. So I don't know what else are we going to do?
All right, we're gonna see Lesnar and Reigns. We're gonna see Nakamura and Styles. Charlotte and Asuka. I don't want this, but Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Usos versus Rusev Day. Cena versus The Undertaker. The Ronda Rousey mixed tag team match with I think she might team with Kurt Angle too. And what else? Maybe the Bar versus the Revival versus Titans Worldwide, and what else? The Miz versus Finn Balor, and the U.S. title in a ladder match. That's a decent card with what I've been dealt, and it might not go 5 hours.
I'd rather have the SmackDown tag belts in a ladder match.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think.
I was thinking.
I don't know. I mean, Usos versus Rusev Day. I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
like,
good.
they really
I honestly hope the Usos make the main card this year, for real.
They got to.
They better.
They've been in WWE for 8 years now, and right now they're on a run of their lives. And it's unbelievable. This team has never been on the WrestleMania main card. That's a disaster.
Yeah, they. I honestly hope they make the main card. That's why I was thinking a ladder match, because if they have a ladder match, then they'll for sure be on the main card. But I honestly hope they make the main card, man. I really do. I'm pulling for that.
I tell you something I want to see, but I know we won't get it because one team's on Raw, one team's on SmackDown. I want to see the Revival versus the Usos. That's what I want to see.
Yep,
that'd be really good. I mean, I was thinking, if Dean Ambrose didn't get hurt, I was thinking they could have did Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus the Usos, like champion versus champion, because they were kind of teasing that like on social media, like they were calling.
That was going to happen at Survivor Series.
That was supposed to happen at Survivor Series. Then the Bar took the title. They were going to do Ambrose and Rollins at WrestleMania.
So I don't know what they're gonna do with the Usos, man. Hopefully they make the main card. I don't know who they could work with, because they didn't pretty. I mean, the Rusev Day, yeah, but they didn't pretty much work with every tag team on the SmackDown roster.
That's unless they pull a little Survivor Series move and let the Raw tag team champions go against the SmackDown Raw tag team champions.
But do you want to see the Bar versus the Usos again?
No, I mean, unless the Usos lose the belt, they could lose the. I mean, not the Usos, but the Bar can lose the belt before that.
I mean, you got to think about the circumstances, though. I mean, if all else fails, they're going to do a match like that.
Well, a Raw versus SmackDown match?
Yeah, I mean, if all else fails and you truly want to bring some type of attention, they're going to do a match like that. I mean, let's just be real.
I mean, what Raw versus SmackDown match could we? I mean, the Revival and Usos, I'd be down for that. That'd be a great match.
That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but what else could they possibly?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like after Mania, they're gonna have a lot more options considering who they're calling up. But
who's gonna get called up? Who's gonna get called up?
AOP.
AOP for 100% AOP.
No Way Jose, the Iconic Duo.
Yeah.
I heard TM61.
Why? They haven't done anything in NXT.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of them.
AOP would definitely be up there. I heard from what I heard, they said that Drew McIntyre is supposed to go back up there once he's cleared from injury.
What do you?
I love him with NXT.
Yeah, I like him better.
But I like to go back to NXT, but they said that he's supposed to be on SmackDown. They said they're supposed to put him on SmackDown.
I don't understand why the Iconic Duo wasn't in the Women's Rumble.
I thought it was a dumb decision.
I thought it was a lock, dude.
I mean, I still don't know why half of the Riot Squad and Evolution got called up.
But not the iconic duo.
Hey, if Paige had brought in the iconic duo instead of Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, I'd have been perfectly fine with that.
They don't need her. They don't need Paige.
I don't know about that.
They don't.
No, but think about it. Those were two women who were ready.
Yeah, but they don't. They don't need a third one.
Nah, not really.
I don't know. If you think about it, Paige and then the iconic duo.
It's the iconic duo.
Not trio.
I don't know. It just wouldn't look right with Paige and her character.
Nope.
I'd rather see
Paige, it don't even matter. Paige ain't wrestling no more, so it don't even matter.
Sure.
They're all messed up anyway.
You know what I think about the iconic duo? I don't know what you guys think, but I think between the two of them, Peyton Royce is a better wrestler and talking than Billy Kay is.
Yeah.
I like Peyton Royce. I like Peyton Royce better.
Me too.
They probably you think they're gonna be on Raw or SmackDown though?
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown.
I like seeing on SmackDown.
SmackDown needs women right now. Raw is fine.
They could use Becky, but I guess they just don't want to.
But you see, they need more because Carmella. I have nothing against Carmella, and honestly, if you got Carmella, still have the Money in the Bank briefcase, so she's probably gonna cash that in WrestleMania, if I'm assuming, or Elimination Chamber.
You know what's funny about the SmackDown Women's Division? Remember around this time last year, Elimination Chamber was happening, which was a great pay-per-view, might add. We had not one, not two, but 3 women's feuds, and all 3 had an Elimination Chamber. You had Nikki versus Natalya, you had Becky versus Mickey, and you had Naomi versus Alexa. Nowadays, you get the same variation of the same feud. And for God's sake, do something with Becky Lynch.
For real. If they don't put Asuka against Charlotte, go ahead. Becky versus Charlotte.
Please, and have Becky win.
To me, Becky's like Bayley. They have nothing to do with her.
Yeah, but at least they actually don't treat Becky like a joke.
Yeah, that too. Becky is very good. They just literally don't have anything to do with her.
Yeah, they don't.
Funny thing about Becky, and I noticed because I follow her on Twitter, the promos she cuts after the shows and on her Twitter always are better than the ones they give her when she's on a mic. Why is it that wrestlers when they're unscripted on their Twitter or whatever are better on the mic than they are in the ring?
Because they're unscripted.
It's free flowing.
That's exactly the point.
It's free flowing, man. That's what it is. They have to literally remember what's on the script, but on Twitter they just there. They know what they got.
The only people there to be, I think the only people there to be who I think are very, very good on the mic: Heyman, Miz, Cena, Joe. Those are probably the best people on the mic in WWE.
Right now, yes.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah.
Joe has the emotion, the aggressiveness. Paul Heyman just will fry you at any point of time.
John Cena is just straight up John Cena.
What'd you say?
John Cena is just John Cena.
Yeah, we all know John Cena. We all know. We absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. I'm interested to see how they're gonna start building things up towards Mania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Here's
true.
a question. Here's a question to everyone. Of every WrestleMania, of all 33 WrestleMania, what's your favorite and least favorite?
21.
Dang.
That's still my favorite one. WrestleMania 21 is still my favorite.
Wow, interesting. 24 favorite. Most hated is either 9, 11, or 2. My favorite is 24. My most hated is probably 9, 11, or 2.
My answer is probably going to be more modern, obviously, because, there's a few I enjoyed. 28 was good. 30 was good. 31 was good. And 33 was good.
I was at 33, so I loved it.
33 was fantastic.
I would have to see my favorite. I can't think of my worst as of right now. My favorite was definitely 33, 30, 19, and 18. Those are
24, 33, Yeah, I got 24, 33. I got 23. I got 19, 20, 17, 30, 31. Those are probably my 8 favorite WrestleManias.
21 was one of my favorites. 28 was one of my favorites. 19. Those are probably my top 3 right there.
I'm surprised I'm the only one.
23 is up there too.
I'm surprised I'm the only one that says 17 because that's the majority of everyone's.
Oh yeah, 17. That was up there. That's probably one of the best WrestleMania. That's one of the best.
Who was 17 again?
Main event: Rock Austin when Austin turned heel.
Yes.
Rock Austin TLC match.
Wait, wasn't didn't Vince come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. I like that one. That was in Toronto, right? Or something like that.
No, that wasn't. 18 was in Toronto. 17 was in Houston.
Yeah, because I remember Austin came out with that the remix or like the different version of his original theme. I remember that.
I didn't like that thing that much.
That one was.
I really hope this is gonna be a good WrestleMania because honestly, WrestleMania's been hit or miss lately. I'm actually planning on reviewing either 33 or 24 since they're my 2 favorites. Ironically, both in the same building. So I'll probably either review 24, 33 in the next coming weeks. I got to pay off a bet, so I got to review a pay-per-view that probably in this weekend too.
I think they need to stop going to the same places.
Tell me about it. And then they're doing it again next year with 35 is going to be in New Jersey.
MetLife Stadium. God damn it.
I'm just saying, you've had 30 and 34 are going to be in the same building. 29 and 35 are going to be in the same building. 24 and 33 in the same building. Now 6 and 18 they're in the same building again, but do you see the differences there? That's 12 years compared to 5 and 6.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they really want to be different, go out of the country. And me and Kyrin were talking about it. Go to England. If they really they're gonna sell out easily in England.
England deserves it.
Easily will sell out in England. They need to do it in the Wembley Stadium. That would be perfect.
Here's the thing: if you want to see how a WWE can work in England, SummerSlam '92 and modern day NXT Takeover London, both very good.
Yeah, NXT Takeover London was really good. It's just I don't know. Yeah. I don't think they'll do it in England because of the time difference. That's the only reason I think they won't go there.
That's a good point. I mean, that probably had to WrestleMania probably be like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, WrestleMania it would be a different time down here than it would out there.
Wait, I mean, I'd stay up till 3. I'm sorry.
No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Yeah, it would be super early because they wouldn't do it like at 3 a.m. There's no point. That would be pointless.
Yeah, but look at the bright side. If that happens, if it's 5 hours, it ends at 8 o'clock, then that's good.
Yeah, but you know, all the like kids over here, they got school and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll stay up to watch pay-per-view.
But think about though.
I'm talking about like the younger kids, like all the young audience that watches WWE. They probably would not be able to like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I wouldn't mind watching. I mean,
I wouldn't either. But like,
if we're talking from 3 to what? 3 to 8, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
That's fine.
That's perfect, really. If you want to talk about a little kid,
I'm talking about if it was like in the AMs. But yeah, 3 to 8 is fine.
Oh yeah, in the AM, yeah, that wouldn't work. So I think that's another reason why that they're not going across the country or doing stuff like that. Because you got to think about people here. You know, that's pretty good fan base and pretty good population of people who watch wrestling here. I have to stay up till 3 o'clock and watch it, which will be a hassle. But then you think about it, people in England have been doing that all the time. People in Canada be doing that all the time. Yeah. So I mean, why are we to complain if they've been doing that this whole time and they still watch it? You know? And I feel like it'd be kind of stupid if you were to complain.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, this is just me talking, but I wouldn't mind if they brought it to Ohio. You know what I mean? But like, we got the Ohio Stadium, bro. 102,000 people.
Ohio's not a big enough market, though.
They're gonna do it in Las Vegas, watch.
I can see that. I mean,
Yeah, they haven't done it in Vegas in a while.
Why?
I know WrestleMania has been in Vegas, I believe.
There was one.
Vegas.
It hasn't been there in a while. I mean, I don't even know where they supposed next year. I think they're supposed to go to Minneapolis. That's what I heard.
No, next year is going to be in New Jersey.
The year after that, or
Detroit, watch.
Detroit got 23, and it got WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, I heard Detroit. I heard Detroit was a possibility. I heard Minneapolis. I heard New Jersey.
just need one in the Midwest. That's all.
If they come to Indianapolis, though, it's a wrap. I'm going.
Georgia. But Georgia.
Right, yeah, but 27 was in Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah.
They didn't pretty much. Are they supposed to have one? From what I heard, they're supposed to have one in L.A. too, because the Rams got a stadium over there now.
How many WrestleManias have he had in Canada? I mean, I'm sorry, California.
I was
had
looking
31 was in
31 San Francisco.
21.
31,
I believe
21.
16, 12. 7. One third of 2. So I'm about 6 in California, and I'm probably forgetting a few.
But how many of those were in the same city?
Canada.
Canada has 2.
Canada has
But
2.
I mean, Canada will be a good contender. I mean, if you ask me, the matches in Canada, the WrestleManias in Canada weren't too bad at all, actually.
I don't think 6 was really that good.
I know Ohio may not be like a big market, but the surrounding states, I mean, I think they could pull it together.
You're really striving for Ohio.
I really am, because like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, that's close to where I'm at too. So if they have one in Ohio, I'm definitely going. Even if they have one in Indianapolis, I'm going to that one.
Same,
sure.
bro. Indianapolis.
I wouldn't stress over WrestleMania being here in Baltimore, which would be cool. But since I just went to WrestleMania last year, I'm not have a hassle of it coming here anytime soon.
WrestleMania in Baltimore,
Never.
It'd be cold out in Baltimore. You know that.
It would never come to Maryland at all. Market, they're not going to get as much revenue at all as they usually would get in a place like Florida.
Nigga, they
That's
go to
the
Maryland,
last place they would think about going.
Then again, it wasn't Arizona. There's not much marketing in Arizona.
But look who's around it, though. It's California. I mean, that's big.
In the West Coast. Yeah, it's in the West Coast.
That's like 5 different WrestleMania locations. So you're going to get people up there. You could get one up in Washington. You could get one in Seattle. I mean, come on. You could take
it. They had one in in Seattle.
But it's been a while, though.
I don't think they've ever had one in DC.
Guys, excuse me for a second.
No problem. They haven't had one in DC. I don't think ever, but that wouldn't work because DC is small.
DC's not small. They just don't have their stadium. It's not a dome on the stadium, so it would be cold. They don't have a dome.
That is true. Carolina.
And I'm trying to think of some other places they could go.
Same.
I mean, Carolina. So you could do.
They can go. Well, they can go to. I'm trying to think of stadiums that have domes on them. Cause they pretty much done. They've done one at Houston. They've done one at Dallas. They're doing one at New Orleans again.
Has there been one in Colorado? No, that'd be hella cold. But like, has there been one ever?
Denver would be extremely cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. So like LA, the only ones that could do like LA, that doesn't have in Jacksonville. They've never been to Jacksonville, even though it's in Florida. They've never been there. Mm-hmm. They haven't been to Tampa. LA's got 2 stadiums now. They got one for the Chargers and the Rams. So
WrestleMania, Alaska. Let's go.
No, that was man.
St. Louis. They never done one in St. Louis either.
What about Hawaii?
What?
They never done one in Hawaii. That'd be pretty dope. Hawaii. But then people have to fly. People fly all around the world.
I was about to say they fly. I feel like the airfare would be god awful high. Like
you could put Mania on the moon. People would make it there.
That is true.
Maybe I'm trying to. There's not a lot of stadiums that have domes on them. So I mean, I mean, but they did go to New York though.
They've been in New York so many times.
It started raining or snowing during 29? What was it?
It was raining.
Yeah.
I remember 24 and 33. It did rain a little bit.
Yeah, but it felt good.
Yeah, as high as it was, we needed it. Here's a funny story about when I went to WrestleMania 33. We actually, see, my mom had the tickets on her phone, but she had lost them for a second. So it took us a while to find the ticket on her phone. She had to have it resent to her.
I've been dumb salty.
I know, yeah, I would have been hurt.
I mean, my little brother was.
I would have been.
We ain't come out here for nothing. We getting into this show.
Exactly.
We flew all the way from Baltimore for this.
Dang.
We get into it. I could have drove to. If I had bought tickets, I could have drove there. I could have been there in like 12 hours.
That would have been dope, but tell you, bro, we gotta meet up at a Mania or something. On a realistic note, I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. But
what, in Maryland?
No, I'm just saying at a Mania.
Oh, I mean, it depends on how.
I'll see you at Mania 50, bro.
I'll be honest. I didn't even find out I was going to WrestleMania until literally, TakeOver Orlando the night before. I'm watching TakeOver Orlando, and I didn't even find out I was going till I was watching TakeOver Orlando the night before.
Damn.
I remember when I first realized I'm going to go to Mania, and I didn't believe it. Then when I got there and saw the people who were like going to Mania and everybody with T-shirts and stuff, I was like, yo, this is surreal.
But the setup was live too. They had like the roller coaster setup. That was live.
Best Mania stage ever. That's the best WrestleMania stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Dope, man.
Super dope. It was just heck of surreal, man. It was just very, very, very fun.
Yeah, right. That stage was dope. If I ever go though, man, I'm trying to get as close as possible. I'm trying to get real quick.
I was next to the ramp.
I was behind ringside. I was behind ringside.
Were you far up though?
No, it was the first row of behind ringside. So like it was ringside and then it was me and then the Rogers going up.
If anyone can see it, this is how close I was.
Dang.
Okay, I see.
Hey, didn't the stage catch fire during and Undertaker's exit or?
I was gone.
I heard it did.
Yeah, I saw
it did.
It was on.
It's funny because the last time they were in that stadium for WrestleMania, Undertaker went on last. There was also a problem with the pyrotechnics.
Yeah, there was the pyro. There was pyro that went to the crowd.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna set up WrestleMania. I hope they don't set it. I hate when they set it up like the logo, man. I hope they be creative this year.
I mean, look at all right, 33 was the most creative they've been in a while. Meanwhile, you got 32 and 31 that was pretty whack. 30 was good. 29 was good.
30 was sweet because they came out of the X.
And the X's were huge.
It was pretty. It was 30 was. 32 wasn't bad to me. I thought 32 was okay.
32 was the same.
I just like red and blue together, so 32 looked cool.
That was pretty normal to me.
32 was cool. The first really cool one I thought like this for me that I thought was really dope was 27.
I thought the cool intro or ramp or whatever you call it was 24. I love 24. 24 was super dope to
24
me.
was cool too. I like 20. 22 was good too. I like 22s.
I'll be right back, yeah.
All right, bro. 24. That's when I was like, yeah, if I could go to Mania, I'm going to live that crap up because it's like 24. I remember, especially watching the the little countdown things they have. I was like, bro, that looks so cool.
All right, so explain when you got to so when you get there, What all do they do? Like when they have a big countdown thing on the thing, like when like stuff's about to come
Did you
out.
go? Wait, first of all, did you go to like Just Mania or did you go to Access and all that stuff?
Let me give you a story about Access. Actually, I can't give you the story about Access, but if you guys are on after the podcast, I give you the story of Access because I can't tell it live.
All right.
Because it's a very interesting story.
All right.
I did not go. I was this close from going to Takeover. This close from going to Takeover, but I ended up going to Access and I ended up going to Mania. And but it was a cool, like, I'll give you the whole rundown through it. Like, when I first got there, it was the airport, you know, the whole deal. And we ended up going to the hotel, and the hotel that I went to, it was a ton of people who were going to Mania, and they had the shirts, they had belts. Some dude had a Money in the Bank briefcase. I was like, what the, bro? And you know, it was going through that whole situation scenario. And then I ended up going to Access. I ended up seeing Cedric Alexander, and ended up taking a picture with him and stuff like that.
Who?
And it just that whole atmosphere was super dope, bro. Super dope.
Who did you take a picture with?
Cedric Alexander.
Oh, Cedric Alexander. Okay.
It was super. I saw Chris Jericho, but that was like I couldn't take a picture of him because one, the line was like, I'm not waiting.
And don't they switch after a little bit, and then if you're in line, you just take a picture with whoever changes?
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, it was actually cool though, because with the line I was in, it was originally Grant, what's his name, Grant Metalik or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And then it switched to Cedric. Considering I like lucha style wrestling, I didn't mind taking a picture of Grant Metalik. And then Cedric Alexander came out. I was like, oh, it's like super dope, and it was cool. It was just a cool experience, bro. I'm telling you. Like, if you go to Mania, you have to go to Access.
For sure, dude. I can't. That shop, dude. The freaking shop looks. Oh my god.
The shop with the stuff there was crazy. It had everything, bro. Everything. I was like,
I destroyed my voice. My voice was destroyed when I went. I couldn't talk the next day.
Yeah, I couldn't talk.
Destroyed just after like a Raw. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's. If you go to Mania, you have to go to Access.
I'm gonna try to make WrestleMania. I'm gonna try to make it next. I'm gonna see where they have it next year, and I'm gonna try to make it next year. I'm gonna have to see where they have it.
Mm-hmm. If that's the case, I'm gonna see if I can go.
Cause I know I ain't going to the one this year.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing it this year. It's not going to.
I'm gonna see where they have it at next year.
But all right, let's just.
If I go, I'm trying to go to like everything though. I'm trying to see everything.
Yeah, that's true. Let's pretty much put this little podcast to an end, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to end this podcast today with a bang, with a shebang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We literally went off topic, on topic. We went off the top of our head because literally we were talking about that earlier. I had nothing written down in regards to what to talk about, so we literally went through a ramble of everything. You guys, if you guys are here next week, we told you next Saturday we're gonna have the podcast, not Friday. And we're gonna have a small YouTuber, Marquise Davis, on there, and he's gonna be talking with us. It's probably gonna be the same cast as right now, but for an extra person. And on top of that, we have a good friend, Mounty's Corner. All three of us know him. Mounty said he's going to try to make it next Saturday, and I'm talking to him. I'll put the link in the description for all of these guys, the three guys that you see right here, and Mounty and Marquise. You guys feel free to subscribe to them, but I'll let these guys talk. Tell them where you can find them, guys, and what the whole deal is. Let's go with you, Broken.
All right, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Empire Broken. On Instagram at broken__empire. That's 2 underscores. Don't got a Facebook for the channel because why would you have a Facebook? And you guys can subscribe to me. I'm going to the last video I uploaded was during SmackDown last week, so I'm going to start uploading more because it's the weekend and I'm about to edit some lit videos. So you guys subscribe or you will be deleted.
Delete.
Man, I know I said deleted.
Go ahead, Malik.
You can find me Trivia/Reaction94. I do reactions every week to Raw Mondays and SmackDown on Tuesdays. I also do reactions on pay-per-views. I also do trivia videos. If you're into trivia stuff, check me out there. And I'll be here every week, pretty much. So.
And you, my man, Scar?
You follow me on Twitter, Splashbro Kyrin, Instagram, Splashbro_Kyrin. My DVR and Tumblr are Kyrin Chase. My YouTube channel is Kyrin Chase. I do videos on wrestling, Sonic the Hedgehog, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And as long as I can get here, I'll be here every week.
Sounds good, my guys. Next week is going to be lit. Like I said, Nazi Score, Marquise Davis, Broken Empire, True Reactions 94, Kyron Chase, and your boy, MFLG Mark Rambo. You guys take care. Don't forget to do something positive for somebody because we're all human beings. See you later.
Peace out.